Now, Stormwatch 12 weather with meteorologist Oliver Smith.
Well, again, we've had plenty of fog into southern Oregon and northern California because we have high pressure right over the region. However, there is a change just offshore. There's a very weak front that's moving from the west towards the east. This will push into the area for tomorrow. The only problem is that beforehand, we're going to be dealing with the fog that we still have throughout the region. And by tomorrow morning, I wouldn't be surprised if the National Weather Service issues dense fog advisories for certain locations. But you can see a lot of area in gray indicating some pretty low visibility. Now the leading edge of the actual cold front will move through into the morning hours, and you can see it'll actually help to scour out the fog, but it'll also produce rain at the time. So for tonight, we're looking at foggy conditions for tonight. Forecast low of 38 out in Medford, 24 for Lakeview, 29 with fog possible. Of course, you already have it right now. In Klamath Falls, 45 over in Brookings. You should make 53 for tomorrow. We'll generally be into the 40s tomorrow, so another chilly day, especially with the fog throughout the region. But the fog will eventually lift, and then we'll see rain in the afternoon. Klamath Falls, Lakeview, we're looking at 43 degrees, upper 40s into Siskiyou County. So our stormcast for tomorrow, you can see the clouds will be on the increase tonight, even though you can't really see them because of the fog that we have. But as we get into the early morning hours, we'll start seeing some light rain in the vicinity. The only problem now is going to be the temperatures getting very cold east the Cascades for tonight. Now, especially up by Chemult over towards Klamath Falls and areas east, there is a chance of seeing some freezing rain in the early morning hours. We'll get into that here in the next slide, but as we go through 11 o'clock, you can kind of see those pinks and some light purples indicating that possibility. We'll see a little bit of rain here into the Rogue Valley and along the Oregon coast, but that system is really weak and washes out by the time we get into the late afternoon. And by overnight, Friday night into early Saturday morning, skies clear out and then we'll see fog develop yet again. So for the freezing rain potential, Highway 97 from Chemult all the way through Chiloquin, areas over by the Sprague River, so that's right around Klamath Falls. So I wouldn't be surprised if even northern Klamath Falls has that possibility of seeing a light freezing rain in the early morning hours. And then Christmas Valley over by Silver Lake, extending out towards the east. That's the area that has the best chance of seeing it. It's not a huge threat, but it doesn't take much freezing rain to make things really slick. I've driven in it in the Willamette Valley. It is not fun whatsoever. So if you can wait to go out in tomorrow morning, if you're in those areas, then wait until the afternoon. Not a whole lot of snow is in the forecast throughout the Cascades. In fact, the heaviest snow is going to be on Willamette Pass, and that's only 1 to 3 inches. The roadways are not going to be all that great, especially by tomorrow afternoon. That's when the snow level will start to drop off. Saturday morning, we're going to not be looking all that great either in terms of the roads because anything that does fall will fall and then eventually melt and turn to ice. But by Saturday afternoon, things will improve quite a bit. And you can see by Saturday and into Sunday, we'll just have some clouds throughout the region, and then we'll start seeing the leading edge of our next system by Sunday. So our weak system will move through for tomorrow. We'll have a little bit of some clearing and then a lot of clouds on Saturday, but it should be, for the most part, dry. We'll be into a southwesterly flow. A weak system for Christmas Eve moves up to our north, kind of brushes our area. It doesn't give us significant rain, but Monday will start to be dry for Christmas Day. And then after Christmas Day, that's when the things start really getting active, especially by Wednesday of next week. We could be looking at the potential for some heavy rain and some pretty gusty winds. Here's your forecast for the Oregon coast for the next 7 days. Temperatures staying into the 60s. However, it gets fairly mild by Wednesday of next week. We're looking pretty rainy and windy at that time. For Northern California, temperatures stay into the 40s through Sunday, climbing into the 50s beginning on Christmas Day. However, Christmas Day looks dry. For the Klamath Basin, cool for tomorrow, downright chilly by Saturday, highs only into the upper 30s, and then temperatures generally 45 to 50 degrees after that. For the Cascades, we'll see a little bit of some snow for tomorrow. Looking dry over the weekend and then more rain and snow as we get towards next week. However, the snow levels are actually going to stay fairly high. Rogue Valley will have plenty of fog again in the morning, but we'll see some rain by afternoon.